everybody, and welcome back to another Sports Hub exclusive channel. As today, on a hot July summer afternoon here in Santa Clara, and right behind me is Levi Stadium, and in just a bit we're going to go there to watch another Copa America group stage match. This time it's going to be a Copa America group stage match on the final match day in Group D between Colombia versus Brazil. Now, definitely this is one of the more marquee matchups in the group stage in this year edition of the Copa America. Though coming into this match, for both of these teams, they're technically already secured themselves into the knockout round. Well, for Colombia, they technically have already been secured themselves into the knockout round, and the only thing they're playing in this game is the top spot in Group D, and they can do that with a draw in this game against Brazil. Whereas for Brazil, all they need to do is get a draw in this game and they'll be moving on into the knockout round. But they definitely want to do a little better than that. They definitely want to win this game so that they can be the winner of Group B. And there is still a chance where there could be absolute chaos in this group, where if Brazil does lose by a certain amount, and if Costa Rica is able to win a certain amount, because Costa Rica currently is third in the standing and Brazil is second, there could be a chance where Costa Rica could overtake Brazil and Brazil could potentially be out of this Copa America tournament. But obviously I am absolutely buzzing about this game. Like I said, this is definitely one of the more marquee matchup in this Copa America group stage match, and I expect there should be a sold out crowd in this game, and there's going to be a lot of yellow in the stands because of course both of these teams does wear yellow. And it's also going to be interesting to see how both of these teams will approach this game. I mean, for Colombia, I would not be surprised if they might decided to go with their second team in this one. I mean, yes, they already have moved on into the group and they still need a draw to top the group, but would not be surprised if they decided to start a bit of a weaker squad, which means that probably we're not going to see the likes of James Rodriguez and Luis Diaz, two of the more big name players from this Colombia team. Whereas for Brazil, I do think that they would probably start a pretty strong side, and that of course does not include Neymar, unfortunately, because he's still injured from that torn ACL that he suffered last year. But I'd still include the two Brazilian stars that currently play for Real Madrid, that is Rodrigo and Vinicius. So yeah, let's see how this game is going to turn out. Come and join me to Levi Stadium to find out. So I'm making my way to the entrance right now. So it seems like there's a lot of line in the entrance. Well, I say there's not a line. You do see a wall in yellow that is right in front of me. Obviously I want to get inside as quick as possible, not just because I want to get into one of my favorite spots to watch the game, a standing room section in the concourse, but also I need some water too because it is really hot right now here. Originally was going to go to my favorite spot somewhere down there just above the 100 level, but there was just nowhere to stand, so this will do at least watch this game. Some Colombian fans are very excited about this match. I'm pretty much going to have to pour while also holding this water and also this hot dog here. Check this. The referee is definitely listening to his ears here. As it stands, it's a disallowed goal from Colombia. We'll see whether or not the referee is going to go to the monitor. I wish they could have done. Let's see. Referees give a goal. Offside, so the goal is disallowed. Colombian fans moving here, they're not happy. The check is complete. There is no goal. It's still 1-0 Brazil. So we play a little over halfway here in the first half. It's still 1-0 in favor of Brazil, and Colombia thought that a couple of minutes ago they got the equalizer, but the goal, of course, was disallowed. They did at least check the VAR to see whether or not if that is the case, and they said that the goal, of course, was rightfully disallowed, which, you know, I don't know. I mean, in this tournament, there has definitely some controversy in regards to VAR, so we'll definitely see later tonight whether or not if they actually got that call right. But either way, you know, in terms of how these first 22 minutes has been, it's been a pretty even game. I mean, both of these teams had some good opportunity. Colombia actually struck the post on a free kick, and then Brazil themselves also scored on a free kick as well, and that's really been the difference so far here in the first 25 minutes of this first half. But yeah, let's see how these last 20 minutes is going to be. Let's see if Colombia can potentially continue to push to find themselves the equalizer, or Brazil potentially get themselves a second goal before we head to halftime. It is definitely kicking off. The player has to be stand by his teammate, but something must have happened that triggered a bit of a coming together right. Halftime here at Levi Stadium, as it's all square up at one apiece between Brazil and Colombia. The first goal of the game came very early, 13 minutes in. Barcelona winger Rafinha, of course, scored on the free kick, and just as we thought that Brazil was going to head to halftime with 1-0 lead, David Nunez, the Colombian right back, and the Crystal Palace right back got the equalizer right on the short of halftime. But overall, you know, I think Colombia has definitely been the better team here in the first half. I mean, Brazil had a couple of opportunities, but there's no doubt that Colombia has had more of the chances here in the first half. It's also been a very physical game as well. There's been a lot of fouls and a lot of stoppage in this first half as well. But yeah, it's definitely all to play for heading into the second half. As results stand, Colombia would win the group with this draw, and if Brazil does get this draw, they also will move on into the next round, but they still only finish second in the group and move on into the knockout stage. Alright, so this is a little bit odd. They decided to do the evacuation procedure right at halftime, and I say that's odd because I don't know why they decided to play this in the beginning of the game and usually is the game. Well, I guess it's better if they play right now in case obviously there's any emergency here.
Sustitución de Colombia. Sale con el número 26, Levi Machado, es reemplazado con el número 17, Johan Mojica.
Right, so we played a little over an hour into this game, still 1-1 between Colombia and Brazil. It's been pretty even in terms of how the second half is. Once again, both of these teams has some chances looking to try to score that second goal. But one thing I've also seen in these first 15 minutes is that, you know how in the first half where there was a lot of fouls and a lot of whistle, I haven't seen as much of that here in the second half. It's been a game where seems like there's more flow to the game and there's a little bit more rhythm compared to what we see in the first half. But still about 27 minutes to go in this one, and let's see who is going to get the second goal, or is this going to end in a draw? About 10 minutes left in this game, still 1-1 in this one, and I have a feeling Colombia started to go a little defensive here. They just removed James Rodriguez. I think they probably brought a defender here, and obviously it's understandable considering if they can get a draw in this one, they will top the group. Obviously Brazil, they would definitely want to score another goal here, because if they score another goal and win this game, they would be the one that tops the group. So just finished here, as I'm actually now back in Mountain View after I took the light rail from Levi Stadium here to Mountain View. But in the end, it ends in a 1-1 draw in this game. And with this draw, Colombia, of course, will win Group D, and they're going to be facing against Panama in the quarterfinal. Whereas for Brazil, they finished second place, which means that they are going to be facing against Uruguay in the quarterfinal. And that should be a very tasty affair in that quarterfinal. Probably the best quarterfinal that we're going to see in terms of this edition of the Copa America tournament. But overall, in terms of the game itself, I mean, you know, I think Colombia was the better team in this one. They definitely claimed more of the chances. I mean, Brazil did try to maybe get the late winner, and that Colombia maybe decided to kind of sit back a little bit, knowing that, you know, a draw would be enough for them to make it to the top of the group. But nevertheless, even if that is the case, you know, late in this game, I thought Colombia still had more of the chances and looked like they were the more likely side to get that second goal. But either way, it finished honors even. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys like, smash the subscribe button. And yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sports Hub Series exclusive video.